Today, a young person checks many apps on her phone. She uses TikTok or Instagram to see friends, but she often ignores Facebook. This app sits unused, like an old thing she does not need. Young people, known as Generation Z, have mostly stopped using Facebook. They think it is for older family members, like their mother. Their mother might spend hours on the app, but young people do not. Facebook is now mainly for an older generation. Statistics confirm this big change. In the last 10 years, Facebook use among American teenagers dropped greatly. Fewer young people use it now. Many users on Facebook are 55 years old or more. Young adults are only a small part of its users, spending less time on the app. Facebook was once a very popular app for young people. It was cool and important, but now it is irrelevant to Generation Z. This story will explain why Facebook lost its future among young users. 2. When Facebook was cool. Before it was for older people, Facebook was very popular with young students. It started only for students at Harvard University in 2004. Soon, it opened to other big universities, making it a special club. Not everyone could join, and this exclusivity made it feel important and cool. It was like a digital velvet rope, letting only the connected ones inside. The website had a very clean and simple look. It was much easier to use than other online places from that time. People used their real names and real photos, which made connections feel more genuine and honest. College students quickly started using it to share photos from events, organize get-togethers, and keep up with their friends. This felt like a truly new and modern way to stay in touch. A big change came in 2006 with the introduction of the news feed. At first, some users were unsure, but it quickly became a revolutionary idea. The news feed showed all your friends' updates, their new photos, status messages, and shared links in one single easy-to-read list. You no longer had to visit each friend's page one by one. This passive way of seeing updates was groundbreaking and soon became a core feature for almost every social platform that followed. Everyone started joining Facebook because all their friends, classmates, and social groups were already there. It had a strong network effect. The more people joined, the more valuable it became for everyone else. If you weren't on Facebook, you might feel left out of social plans or important news. It became truly essential for social life. Many college parties and events were organized solely through Facebook. People would check profiles before meeting someone new, and job recruiters sometimes looked at a candidate's page. By 2012, almost all young people in America were active users. Facebook was not just cool, it was the center of their online world. 3. Parents on Facebook. Facebook began as a place mainly for college students. It was a cool and private space for friends. But then Facebook changed its rules. It opened its doors for everyone to join. This meant not just friends from school, but also parents, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and even teachers could create accounts. This big change started around the year 2006 when Facebook became available to the general public. This new mix of people made young users feel very different about sharing their lives online. Before, they could post freely about their day, their thoughts, or fun times with friends. Now they had to think, what if my mom sees this? What will my teacher say? It was like trying to talk to all your friends, family, and teachers at the same time in one room. This made young people feel constantly watched. The fun of sharing often disappeared. Young users felt like they were performing for many different groups at once. They wanted to show their friends a fun side, but also appear responsible to their parents. It became hard to be truly authentic. One user, Sarah, remembered how her posts changed when her mother joined in 2009. She felt she had to be a good daughter online, not just herself. If she posted about going to parties, her mom might ask questions later. This constant worry changed how she used the app. Also, Facebook kept everything forever. Every photo, every comment, every status update became a permanent part of a user's digital history. For young people, this was a big problem. An awkward photo or an impulsive comment from their teenage years could stay on their profile for anyone to see. This included future colleges or employers looking at their online presence. This permanent record made sharing even more stressful and created a lot of anxiety. Because of these feelings of being watched and the fear of old posts, many young people started to use Facebook much less. They no longer felt comfortable expressing themselves. The platform, which was once a place for easy and fun connections, became a source of stress. They began to look for new online spaces where they could be themselves, share freely, and not worry about different audiences seeing everything. This feeling of lost freedom was a major reason why Facebook started to lose its hold on the younger generation. They moved to other apps that offered more privacy or a more relaxed way to share. 4. Why people left. After parents started joining Facebook, young people felt less free. But even bigger problems made many users leave. One big reason was a problem with user information. In March 2018, a company took private data from many Facebook users. They took information from 87 million people without permission. This news was a big shock for everyone. People learned that Facebook did not keep their personal data safe. This made users very angry. They felt betrayed. Before this, many people trusted Facebook with their information. After the scandal, trust went down a lot. Young people especially felt this was a serious problem. They had grown up with the internet and cared more about privacy. The idea that their private likes and information could be used to change their opinions made them very worried. Many decided Facebook was no longer safe. Another reason people left was how Facebook changed its newsfeed. In the past, the feed showed posts from friends in order, from newest to oldest. It was simple. Then, Facebook started using a special computer program called an algorithm. This program decided what users saw. It chose posts that it thought people would like most. But this change caused problems. The feed started showing less from friends. Instead, it filled up with ads and content from big companies or news pages. These posts often got strong reactions like anger or excitement. So, users saw more viral videos and less about their friends' lives. Facebook wanted to keep people on the site for longer. But the new algorithm made Facebook feel different. It felt less like a place to connect with friends and more like a place to watch TV or shop. Users felt that Facebook was deciding what they should see, not what they wanted to see. This made the platform feel manipulative. It was no longer a fun, social place for many young people. They felt they had lost control of their own feed. The joy of sharing and seeing updates from friends was gone. This made them look for other apps where they felt more in charge and connected to their friends. 5. New apps for young people. As Facebook became less fun for young people, they started looking for other places online. They wanted something new. They wanted apps that felt more real and less like work. Two apps, Instagram and Snapchat, became very popular for different reasons. Instagram started in 2010. It was a simple app just for photos. Unlike Facebook, it did not have many words or complicated settings. You could take a photo, add a filter, and share it. This made Instagram feel artistic and easy to use. Young people liked that it focused on images. They could show their lives in a visual way, without writing long updates for their parents to read. Instagram was made for phones, and it worked very well on small screens. Many young people quickly joined Instagram. By 2018, almost 90% of young people used it. It became like Facebook's younger, cooler sibling. Facebook even bought Instagram in 2012 because it saw how popular it was becoming with young users. But even Instagram later faced its own problems, with people feeling pressure to always show a perfect life. After Instagram, another app called Snapchat changed things even more. It started in 2011 with a new idea. Messages could disappear. This was a big change from Facebook, where everything you posted stayed online forever. On Snapchat, if you sent a photo or video to a friend, it would disappear after a few seconds. This meant young people did not have to worry about their posts being seen by teachers or future bosses. They could be more free and funny. They could share silly selfies or quick thoughts without stress. Snapchat also brought a new way to share called Stories, which were photos and videos that stayed for 24 hours. These stories let young people share everyday moments without making them permanent. Snapchat was built for phones too. When you opened the app, it went straight to the camera.
This made it easy to create and share new things fast. Many teenagers especially loved Snapchat. Over half of young people used it often. It was a place for close friends to talk and share quickly. These new apps were different from Facebook. They offered young people a place to be more real. They felt less like a public performance and more like talking with friends. They were built for mobile phones, which was how young people used the internet. They gave young people what they wanted: authenticity and less pressure. 6. The TikTok way. TikTok changed how people used social media.
It arrived in the United States in 2018. The app had a special part called the For You page, or FYP. This page was very different from what came before. Other apps showed posts from friends or people you followed. TikTok showed an endless stream of videos from creators you did not know. Its clever computer program, an algorithm, quickly learned what you liked. It showed you content that felt perfectly chosen for you. This new way of showing videos was a game changer. Users did not need to follow many accounts. They just opened the app, and the FYP gave them many videos. These videos were from different creators. New users found new music, dance challenges, and funny ideas very quickly. They discovered things they loved without having to search. TikTok was about entertainment and finding new content, not just social connections. On Facebook, you mainly saw what your friends posted. On TikTok, you saw engaging content, even from strangers. The app's smart algorithm watched how long you watched videos. It noted if you watched a video many times or turned up the sound. This helped it understand your tastes very well, even for new users. The app also made it very easy to create videos. It offered many tools like special effects, filters, and audio mixing. This meant anyone could make fun, short videos. People did not need advanced skills. Many young people enjoyed this. They could be creative and share their ideas easily, right from their phones. TikTok celebrated realness and creativity. It was not about showing a perfect, polished life. On other apps, people often tried to show only their best moments. On TikTok, people often showed their true selves, sometimes with funny mistakes or everyday life. The most successful creators were often funny, relatable, and showed their real personalities. They did not need to look perfect or be rich. This focus on authenticity made the app feel more honest and exciting for young users. It was a place where people could just be themselves. Many young people quickly started using TikTok. They liked its new approach to social media. It felt fresh and exciting for a new generation. Its mobile-first design and short-form video format also felt very natural for smartphone users. 7. Facebook's new plan. Facebook changed its name to Meta. This happened on October 28, 2021. Mark Zuckerberg, the company's leader, announced this big change. The new name showed a new goal: the metaverse. This is a virtual reality world where people can meet, work, and play in digital spaces. Facebook decided to spend a lot of money on this new project.
The company planned to invest over $10 billion each year to build this future, showing its strong commitment. This new plan was a way for Facebook to escape its many problems. The company faced big challenges. Young people were leaving the platform quickly. New privacy rules also made advertising harder. People did not trust Facebook as much after past events. Facebook was seen as an older platform, not connected to new or exciting things. By changing its name and focusing on the metaverse, the company wanted to start fresh. It hoped to build the next big thing in technology, moving past its current issues. While Meta focused on the metaverse, the original Facebook platform still operated. However, its purpose changed greatly. It was no longer the main social place for young people or where new trends began. Instead, it became more like a useful tool or a digital utility. It serves specific needs for its users, especially older ones who stayed. This transformation meant Facebook moved away from being a cultural center for youth. One main use for Facebook now is family communication. Older users, like parents and grandparents, use it to share photos and stay in touch with relatives. It works like a digital family album and a way to share news. Another important use is for local groups. Many people use Facebook groups to talk about hobbies, organize neighborhood events, or buy and sell things. These groups help local communities connect. Lastly, Facebook Marketplace became very popular. People use it to buy and sell items in their area. These functions, family communication, community organization, and local commerce, show Facebook's change. It became a digital utility rather than a cultural platform. Like email or text messages, it is something people use because it is helpful and necessary for certain tasks. Users do not necessarily find it exciting or culturally relevant anymore. This change helped Facebook keep its business strong and profitable. Its influence on youth culture decreased, but Facebook is now a practical tool for many. 8. What happens next? Facebook's journey teaches us a very important lesson about social media. It clearly shows that no platform can stay cool or popular with all groups of people forever. Just like many trends, what is new and exciting today can become old tomorrow, especially for younger generations. Facebook was once the most popular app, but now many young users have moved to other places online. This change tells us much about how social media evolves over time. Nowadays, young people do not rely on just one app for everything they do online. Instead, they use many different apps, each for a specific purpose. For example, they might use TikTok for short, fun videos and discovering new creators. Instagram is often used for sharing pictures and seeing what friends are doing visually. For chatting with close friends or playing games together, apps like Discord are very popular. This shows that young people prefer specialized apps that excel at one task, rather than a single large platform trying to be everything for everyone.
The future of social media relies heavily on being authentic and truly respecting its users. Young people want online spaces where they can express themselves freely, without feeling constantly watched or judged by parents, teachers, or future employers. They also demand apps that protect their private information carefully and do not push too many ads or try to manipulate them into spending endless hours online. Successful platforms in the future will be those that foster real, honest connections and clearly explain how user data is used, building trust with their audience. Facebook's experience serves as a clear warning and a valuable lesson for all technology companies. It highlights the need to continuously listen to users and understand their changing desires. Companies must adapt to what young people want and need from their digital environments. If a platform does not evolve, or if it loses its honesty and commitment to its users' well-being, then those users will eventually leave. Even the largest companies can lose their audience if they fail to connect in a genuine and trustworthy manner. The digital landscape is always shifting, and platforms must be ready to shift with it. What do you think is the single most important quality a social media app needs to have to succeed with young people in the coming years?
Hey there! Just a second before you go. If you learned something new today, please give this video a like, write your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to the channel. It only takes a second, and it really, really helps to create even better English videos for you. Your support means the world. Thank you.